All right, welcome everybody. I'm Dallisa Hocking. I'm joined today by Brenda Calvin, and we are co-hosting, woohoo! We're co-hosting this really fun chat on the Dream 500 contest that Young Living is sponsoring, and it just started. And I won the grand prize the last time they did this contest. So I thought, why don't we get on, tell you how I did it, and kind of brainstorm some ideas on how you can do it too. Because if I can do it, I feel anybody can do it. And Brenda and I are champions for you to help you get there and to understand. And if you are watching this video and you're not a part of Young Living, you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay. I would still encourage you to keep watching this session because Young Living is, in my opinion, the premier brand for holistic, therapeutic grade oils and other products that support vitality and living your life above the line. So I can obviously tell you a lot more about the company and the products and why I'm involved and why we have built an entire oil community around it. And between Brenda and I, we have hundreds, if not thousands of people within our teams alone that are part of our oil community. And we'll tell you a little bit more about that shortly. But Brenda, would you like to say a few words?
Well, I'm just so thrilled to bring you this information. I was the fortunate benefactor to go with Dallisa to the Dream 1000 contest last year. We actually took the trip January of this year to Kona, Hawaii. And it was, and Dallisa, you can confirm this, we were treated like royalty. And it was just really amazing to go to one of Young Living's farms where the Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood is created, and to be with a number of other people that have like-mindedness for moving into well-being on all levels, a return to wholeness, body, mind, spirit, emotions. And we do this with not only the oils with Young Living, but all of these over 600 products that are all oil infused and as pure as can be. They are grown on farms, Young Living farms around the world. So this opportunity just came up and was announced recently for this year's contest, basically. And so it started July 1st. It goes through September 30th. So you are right here in the beginning stages of this, and in any level, even people who haven't yet joined Young Living can participate in this as long as you jump on board now, and we'll help you. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So the trip itself to Hawaii, which I've read up on some of the information for Bora Bora, which is the destination for the Dream 500 contest, right? I've never been to Bora Bora. I'm sure there are people that want to go.
I'm so excited. Did you see those huts over the water?
The huts over the water. I did see that. I know. And you know, they really pull out all the stops. So I know that the Bora Bora grand prize includes airfare for you and a guest, and also accommodations at the Four Seasons Bora Bora. And I will tell you, based on what they did for us in Hawaii, this was a mega luxurious resort. They paid for meals and excursions. I went whale watching. There was a huge luau. I mean, it was the most spectacular trip I have ever been on, and I have traveled a lot. Even when we walked up to Hawaii, to the check-in area, they handed us a prize, a bag filled with goodies, and we got to try on and pick out our own sunglasses, and they had hand-blown, beautiful glasses for us, and it just goes on and on. But because I've been through the experience of winning a trip like this with Young Living, and Brenda was with me, we both know, like, this is not just some like fly-by-night operation and you don't know what's going to happen. Like, this is like the best trip you'll probably ever go on in your entire life.
Exactly. We are so fired up because we want you we want to go on this trip together. We want us all to go together. Whoever wants to be a part of this. We saw teams, you know, Dallisa and I were lucky to have each other there, but we saw like whole teams that were able to experience this together, and how magnificent that would be to be able to share the experience with you all, you know.
Absolutely. And we're going to go through the specifics of the contest, how you earn the points, and give you some ideas on how to do that. I'm often asked, well, Dallisa, how did you do it? How did you get enough points in the last contest to win the trip? And it took focus, it took determination. If you're anything like me, where you dangle a prize in front of me, I'm going to win it. And I feel that I learned a formula that really works well. And so I spent the concentrated amount of time. I stepped into the contest late. I didn't even try for like the first, I would say third, if not half of the contest. And I really focused all of my efforts in the last part of it. So yes, the contest started 9 days ago, but I'm telling you, you have time to right now get involved and start earning points. I feel that the formula that really worked well for me was that I designed a 6-part masterclass that is online, and it's a masterclass that helps you boost your intuition and connect to the universe through using the oils, how to apply them with different affirmations and working with energy. So I take it from a standpoint of being esoteric and the energy properties of the oils. Now, I designed the 6-part class that when anyone purchased a premium starter kit, they got the 6-part master class for free. And that has sold kit upon kit upon kit of oils. The really, really good news is anybody that is in my Young Living Oil community, also, when you sell the kit, you get to give that gift to anyone that you sell the kit to. So I'm actually handing you the formula of how to sell a bunch of kits, because they get that class with me. And when they take that class, they can submit questions through that online portal. And I review every single submission that comes through that. So I am giving them one-on-one attention. And so please know that that is something that you can offer. And that is how I sold quite a number of kits. And I took my oil community leaps and bounds, you know, versus where it was previous to the contest. So that's the formula that I feel really worked for me. And that is what's going to be gifted to you as well, because you are a part of this community. Yeah. So contest rules and how to earn points. So, yes, there are actually a few different ways that you can earn points. And I will be sending out this video with an email here shortly, and it will have the infographics that will go along with how to make points, how to earn points with the contest. There's a variety of different ways to do it. You do get 1 point every time you sell someone a kit. You earn, I think it's 3 points. Yes, 3 points if you sell them the kit and you enroll them with essential rewards. The points then go up from there depending on if people in your downline earn points and rank up, and if people end up hitting the silver rank. Those last 2 ways of earning points, they're great. You can earn a lot of points doing it, but I don't personally think that that is where my effort or focus was when I was doing the contest last year. I really focused on earning the points for selling the kit, but then also enrolling them in essential rewards, because those 3 points for that combination of the kit and essential rewards, in my opinion, is really what's going to move the needle and get you a lot of points. And, you know, we can certainly cross the bridge about how to earn the other points with the ranking up and things like that once you start selling kits, and I can help coach you through that and how to maximize your commission and earning potential with that. But in my opinion, that is how I earned the most points, was through kit sales, with me personally enrolling people with that. Brenda, what's your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a major way I tended to, focus a little bit more on the ranking up of my team members that I already had. And I also, and that may not make sense to you all now, but you're going to understand that. But basically ranking up, and also even enrolling people on essential rewards that had not been on essential rewards prior. So there are different points that you get for that sort of scenario as well. So for me, it was a combination where Dallisa was more heavily focused on, selling the kit, basically. So mine, I focused on my team. I certainly reached out to a lot of people that had been on the fringe for some time. But I focused also very much on my existing team already and connecting with them, helping them to grow their business as well. So I did not do as well as Dallisa in winning the trip, but I did win the 1-year supply of Ningxia Red. And so there's a fantastic, gift with Ningxia Red again this year. It includes, rather than 1 year, it includes 6 months, and then 6 months of Thieves products. So that'll be cool because, the Thieves products are one of the key product lines with Young Living, especially right now with all that's going on in the world. So those 2 products are all about, sort of boosting the immune system, those product lines. And so we are in a position to not only do well in the contest, but help people with their ongoing scenario with what's going on in the world.
Absolutely.
Hey, Brenda, how did they ship your Ningxia Red 1-year supply? Did they do it like every month? They sent you some Ningxia Reds? Is that how they did it?
No, they sent it all at once. It came in these huge 6 boxes, enormous boxes of young, like we had to have dollies, to get the all these boxes in the house. And we took a picture with me on the stairs like this with all the boxes down the stairs.
That's hysterical. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Jeff and Brenda were, as they said, the lucky recipients of that year's supply of Ningxia Red. We've mentioned Essential Rewards a couple of times. Do you think you could just give a very quick overview as to why Essential Rewards, what it is? I mean, I've been enrolled in Essential Rewards, I think from the beginning, if not shortly after I first bought my first, oil kit. And I swear by it. I think it's the way to go. And maybe you could share a little bit why that's so important.
Sure. So I view Essential Rewards, it's like an elevated membership. So you join Young Living with the premium starter kit, and there are benefits even just with that, in that you become basically a wholesale member of Young Living, and you are able to buy all of the products at Young Living at 24% off. But if you choose to elevate your membership to what is called Essential Rewards, it's kind of like the difference between just a regular Amazon membership and an Amazon Prime, except you don't have to pay anything up front like you do with Amazon Prime, which I think is $119 or something a year. So the commitment that you make at that point, if you want to be an Essential Rewards member, is that you will spend 50, what is known as PV, stands for personal volume, and it's almost always equivalent, there's a few exceptions, almost always equivalent to dollars as well. So $50 a month essentially to be an Essential Rewards member. And in so doing, you get additional promotional items every month, and you begin to earn points toward free products. So, for example, just the other day, I just placed an order for about $300 worth of products, and I only paid for shipping and tax, and I didn't pay tax, just shipping. So it starts to build up, and then you can utilize these points to purchase products. And so it's just they're already very generous. with their promotional items every month. But then on top of this, with this Essential Rewards membership, you are also earning points to purchase whatever it is that you would like to purchase. So it's really a win-win. When I talk to people that I explained it to early on when they were signing up, and they chose not to become an Essential Rewards member, almost always, a few months down the road, they're like, why didn't you push me harder? I don't understand why I didn't do this. I wish I would have done it up front, you know? So it really is amazing, because even the starter kit, premium starter kit, can be utilized for your first order for Essential Rewards. The points that you earn, 10% of your purchases for the first 3 months. And then starting in the 4th month, it goes to 20%. 20%. And then after about 24 months, it goes to 25%. So, I mean, I don't know about you, Dallisa, but it is really one of the most generous programs that I've ever seen.
No, absolutely. I definitely look at how many points I have in my virtual office, and I save them up until I want to buy either some more premium priced oils, or I use the Master Formula vitamins every month. And so, you know, every few months, I'll just use my points and I'll pay for the Master Formula. So yeah, I love the program. I think everybody should be in it. And I thought it was important just to kind of go over that quickly, because you get 3 times the amount of points if you sell that kit and enroll them in Essential Rewards. And just to quickly mention again that as you're listening to this video and you're like, I want to give this a shot, I want to win prizes, please understand that Brenda and I, and also Jeff, are here as resources to help you brainstorm. And I love marketing. I love social media. I am willing to donate my time to help you really come up with a plan and ideas on how you want to sell your oils. But as a reminder, anytime you sell that kit, they do get that 6-part masterclass. And so even if it's that you want to tackle this by promoting that masterclass and you get to have this with Dallisa, I've worked with her, or however you want to go about sharing that class with them. But if you want to use that as your marketing tool, then please do so. And I can give you whatever information you need about that class in order for you to market or advertise that. But any ideas that you have, I'm happy to review those and brainstorm with you on that. Is there anything that kind of comes top of mind, Brenda or Jeff, about any kind of resources or ways to maybe think outside of the box that might be helpful for them as they start to think about how to earn points? Because you have like different Facebook groups, like the Evolving with Oils group.
Yeah. Certainly there are a number of different resources. We can point you in the direction of our own Facebook private. It's a private Facebook page that we post a lot of helpful tips, data, information that helps you to grow in your own knowledge base. We also have, if you choose to be a business builder, then we also have a separate page that is for leadership. So in that page, we post a lot more about business building and moving your team forward in leadership. So there's just infinite opportunities. There are people that specialize in certain areas that if you want to specialize on certain things, we would be able to direct you. You know, we've been at this a while. That's really the only difference. We've just been doing this a little bit longer, so we're just a little further beyond where you are, and we can help you, and happily so. But one thing, Dallisa, that I wanted to mention to them is that, you know, not only is there this large trip that is the carrot being dangled, but there are a number of other prizes for the for the Dream 500 contest that you get even as you are moving along. So, for example, when you earn 20 points, and we've already told you that you can earn 4 just by signing someone up and getting them on essential rewards. That's 4 points right there. So once you earn 20 points, then you receive, and I have mine from last year, you receive this cool little box, and it opens up and has places for oils here, and you get 3 oils even when you just achieve 20 points. That's all. And so the oils that you would receive would be blue tansy, which is absolutely one of my favorites. Then kunzea and jasmine, incredible oils. When you go to 30 points, you get rose with a frequency of 320 megahertz. Rose. That oil alone, it's so hard to source the pure rose. And Young Living will only do it purely. That that would cost $191. So you're getting that free if you are able to accrue 30 points. With 40 points, you get 5 more oils that go in this box. And so it would be neroli, perennia, frankincense. We don't even offer that normally. We have 2 different types of frankincense that we offer ongoingly, but this is another one. Very excited about that, a unique oil. And then Palo Santo, awesome South American oil, helichrysum, ledum, and hong quai. Hong quai out of Taiwan, where those trees are, before they even ever start to produce oil, they're 700 years old. So it can be said that every drop of hong quai is an average of 1,000 years old. So, and that's only captured from trees that have fallen down. You don't cut the trees, fallen down, and they've gone down the river, and the indigenous people choose which one. So it's really kind of a sacred act as well. So awesome. For just 20, 30, and 40 points, you're getting these amazing oils. And then we go to the dream, what's called a tier 3. Dallisa, do you want to take it from there?
I have the infographic that will be in the email. I know that there is the Thieves and the Ningxia Red bundles that will be going to different ranks. And so when you see that, it means that the rank that you've placed is how many points you've achieved compared to other people. So the oil prize that Brenda was just speaking of, everyone gets to earn that. So if you earn your 40 points, you get the box, you get the oils in it. And so for the first goal in your mind, I would say reach your 40 points. You are guaranteed your box of oils, and it's valued at a few $100s. So grab it, actually several hundred. So because the rose is what, 191 alone?
191 alone.
Yeah.
Blue tansy is 97.
Yeah, so you might as well just that's your first goal is your 40 points. Then you actually start really competing against everybody else with the ranks, and that's where the prize bundles will come in with Ningxia Red and Thieves. They are doing regional trips. They have not announced where the locations for those regional trips will happen, but those will be, I'm assuming, somewhere in the US and maybe outside of the US. It looks like they've extended this contest outside of the US and Canada.
Right.
So we'll see what the regional trips mean and where we will go. We'll all be surprised together. And then, of course, the Bora Bora trip. So as Brenda said, there are a lot of opportunities to earn various prizes, but every single one of us can earn the 40 points for the oils, and that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They did post a leaderboard on the Young Living website also, and it's on the homepage. And right on the homepage, where where it has dashboard, etc. There's a little, the same iconic logo that Dallisa posted for this webinar. It says Dream 500. You just click on that, and then there's some information, and then you can click on leaderboard, and that will show you where everyone is in the different levels. So you'll be able to see yourself as well.
Yeah, and a quick note on that, don't get discouraged when you pull it up. I remember last year, starting as late as I did with the contest, I was like, you know what? It doesn't even matter how many points they have. I'm going to make more points than they have. So don't get discouraged. I wouldn't necessarily pull it up at this moment unless you just want to see where different people are falling, but you won't be on that list until you start earning points. I think they have people on there that have earned 2 points, right? So just keep an open mind, but do not let that list discourage you. I promise you, because what ends up happening is I think a lot of people will do a big push right now, and then life gets busy, they do other things, and the ranks will shift. Right. And so keep that in the back of your mind as well. So as an example for the 40 points, you know, it would really only take about 10, 15 people. I think I read it where they get a total of 3 points if they sign them up with Essential Rewards when they purchase the kit, but we'll double check on that for you. And of course, when we start accumulating points, we'll be able to see how they're ranking us. But it doesn't take a whole lot of kit sales in order to get all of the box and the oils inside of it. And like I said, some of the stuff you're not maybe going to necessarily understand about the ranks and about, you know, what PV or OGV or how you're earning commissions, but that's where we come in. We've been doing this for a while now, and we know how to maximize your earning potential. And that will be a conversation that we'll start to have with you as you start to sell your kits. And this is an ongoing conversation between us, because Brenda has been at this with Jeff longer than I have been, and they have learned a lot of best practices in terms of maximizing commissions.
Right.
Because it's all great that we can win prizes with this contest, but at the end of the day, this can be an exceptional way to earn extra income. And there are people out there where this has become their full-time job, and the money they make monthly from their commission sales and selling of new kits and enrollments, it is equivalent, if not more, than what they were making during their normal full-time job. So don't limit your thinking is where I was going with that thought.
Absolutely. There have been people that have totally turned their lives around, and with having more freedom, having more say in how they spend their day. So may not be something that right away you could quit your job, but it's something that you can certainly move to. And you know, it's just an extraordinary opportunity. And for those of us who are in positions like energy practitioners or whatever it is that you're doing, if you're not like a salaried person, this gives you an opportunity for what you would term as passive income. Income so that if you want to take a vacation, or if you, for whatever reason, need some days off, that this is still income that you're earning. Whereas as an energy practitioner, for example, with me, if I'm not working with people, then you know the money is not coming in. So it is a fantastic way to move into a more secured future, I guess is what I want to say, especially with what we've recently gone through.
Absolutely. And if anybody does have any questions that are attending the live webinar, please go ahead and type those into the chat box now. We're going to begin wrapping this up in just a moment. Another benefit to being a part of our oil community, not only is the 6-part masterclass within reach, and you get to take that, and I will definitely coach you through this, but we also do ongoing education. So Brenda and Jeff are often doing online Zoom classes with a variety of different topics on Young Living products and different ways to use them and how to incorporate them into different areas of your life. And I, through Spirit and Spark, we also teach ongoing regular complimentary Zoom classes. Colleen has been incredible. She's been leading a lot of those recently. And the ones that we do for Spirit and Spark have like an esoteric spiritual flair to them. How to use oils to find your voice was a recent one. So just know that by becoming a part of Young Living, This isn't just a buy your kit, we're never going to talk to you again. This is where you are really joining a community that is going to give you opportunities not only to grow for yourself, but to help other people achieve goals and dreams that they have as well. So it's definitely a community. This is not a business transaction, I would say.
Yeah, it's absolutely, the way that I describe it is more sharing from the heart, you know, a heart-based business. And if you look at it from the outside, you would say it's more like a family than it is, you know, just a structured business, because we all help each other. So that's really amazing. And we also have amazing other, you know, people in our team. One person, for example, is a holistic veterinarian that utilizes oils and has done so for about 20 years in her practice. So she will often be a guest speaker on our webinars, and you'll learn that facet of it with utilizing oils with animals. So just, you know, we have so many opportunities to build this into our lives to help each other.
Beautiful. And thank you so much, Brenda, for joining me today to talk more about the Dream 500 contest, how to earn points, and to remind you of the resources that are available to everybody out there who is, you know, a long-term valued member of Young Living. Maybe you're brand new, or perhaps you're considering becoming a part of our oil community, which I would highly recommend that you do. I think it's the perfect time to do so. People are really searching for things, you know, outside of themselves that can help them with a balanced, holistic lifestyle. So that's perfect. And again, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and send me an email at Dallisa, D-A-L-L-I-S-A, @spiritandspark.com. And we look forward to seeing your progress with the Dream 500 contest. And we'll be on the lookout for any questions that you have and how we can support you and make that happen. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.